Alright, hello everyone. I'm the cat.
I'm the bat.
So, here's a little story for everyone. So yesterday, Vinny showed me this girl. And 'cause it was like a math video, right?
Uh-huh.
And he was like, how am I supposed to learn math with this? And I was like, what are you talking about? And he was like, she's hot. And I was like, no, she's not. Like, she's not, because she's not hot. So we got into this disagreement, and I realize the whole hot is an opinionated thing, but this is Vinny, so I need to prove him wrong. And I wrote a paper on the subject, a short paper that still needs my work, but I'm going to read what I have done of the paper, because I can sort of still play while reading it. I have it open right over here, and no offense to Danielle intended, she's far enough behind that I can afford to do such a thing. Danielle, being the editor for this episode, is going to edit in anything I mention that isn't text. So I'm going to go ahead and let war stand here for a minute. Here we go. Okay, are you ready? Alright. Math BFF is not hot. A paper by Raven Serena. This paper is to discuss whether or not the YouTuber by the name of Math BFF is in fact a hot female. First and foremost, let's get one thing out of the way. Hot is an opinionated term. Person A may find someone hot, while person B may think they're flat out unattractive. Thus, this paper is simply going with the argument or opinion that Math BFF is not hot, using the most conclusive data I can find. First and foremost, I want to get some seemingly unrelated data out of the way. I have been in a serious quote-unquote relationship with a total of 5 different women, however, no names will be given. These relationships include both straight and bisexual women. Consider the following data, and then I go to show off chart 1, Danielle, you can put that on the screen too, and chart 2, which you can also put on the screen now. As you can see, the number of girls I have dated who admitted attraction to other girls is higher than the amount of girls I have dated who admitted attraction to other guys. Please keep in mind, any and all admittance to attractions to other people was during the relationship, otherwise it is not being counted in the data. With this in mind, you can see that the girls I've dated are a good starting point to ask whether or not Math BFF is hot. Their responses are recorded as the following. Then I have a table, then you can take down those 2 charts and put up this table I'm about to give you. Subject D responded hot, Subject K responded not hot, Subject C responded not hot, Subject T responded not hot, and Subject L responded hot. Now the prime 2 responses to look at here are Subject K and D. Subject K, multiple times within the relationship, would show me a female and say something along the lines of, quote-unquote, man, I'm such a lesbian for her, or, quote-unquote, wow, I would have sex with her if I had the chance. Likewise, Subject D shows similar behavior, in which if a video we watched that showed a female unintentionally showing a little skin would produce the comment, quote-unquote, quote-unquote, that butt / those boobs low, or, otherwise, I like that butt boobs, or even possibly I would touch that butt boobs. As you may see and or notice, their 2 responses are completely different in whether or not they thought Math BFF was hot. This proves that not all bisexual females find her hot, even if they behave in almost the exact same way. So bisexual females being an easy way of quote-unquote racking up points is disproven. Meanwhile, we can see that regardless of sexual orientation, not only 2 of the 5 people I ever dated found the woman to be hot. Meanwhile, the 3 found her to be not hot, not even remotely hot. So the odds are already stacked 2 to 3. You can take all this stuff off the screen. That's the paper so far.
Alright.
All of that is fact, by the way, and it made my love life sound kind of depressing, knowing that all but one of my relationships involved people repeatedly telling me of others they were attracted to, but that wasn't the point of the paper.
I mean, I feel like you should just be able to do that, though.
I mean, yeah, but, like, to a certain degree.
I guess.
So yeah, makes my love life sound kind of sad, but it's not the point. Hi, Griever. Are you grieving for my love life? I want to name this episode.
Alright. What do you want to name it?
I don't know what I'm going to name it yet, but I'm going to name it something that makes fun of my love life. Like, as a whole.
Okay. So, you're fighting the Griever?
Mm-hmm.
Right now?
Yes. Where you going, Griever? Where you going? Okay, bye.
How did I lose this versus within like 6 episodes?
No clue.
For your crimes, I would see you tried in the White City. But until this world is free of the
Alright, you gotta find her and finish her off.
justice will not wait.
You know, unless you're against the topic of me continuing to talk about love life shit, there is one funny thing.
What is it?
So, again, I've been in 5 relationships, and only one of those relationships did not involve me repeatedly being told, like, wow, I find that person really hot. That relationship, on the other hand, was also probably, like, the least successful. Not because neither of us were happy, but because, like, it felt like I was dating, like, me, basically. Because you can be too similar to a person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just find it funny that, like, the one relationship where that was not a thing is also the one that, like, had the least chance of working.
Right.
And obviously there are varying degrees to, like, saying, oh, wow, that person's hot, but I was more so using examples of, like, the extreme degrees. Not, like, the simple, oh, yeah, no, that person's hot. You know what I mean? Alright.
I still, in this case, would say, like, she can definitely be considered attractive, but when I think about it, not really hot.
How do I get across here? That didn't work. Regardless, I put you in as you found her hot.
Alright.
Just because that was your, like, initial, like, oh, she's kinda hot. Not only that, but using you for that final argument, you and Katie, was rather easy to do since it was roughly the same behavior on both ends. Fuck. Can I make it? Ooh, I can. Let's go. Get hype.
I'm just gonna steal a lot of Wolfane's kills for this, I think.
Also, before we get too far away from the topic, I apologize for saying you and Katie are the same in one way. I realize it's probably unfun to hear.
It is not very fun to hear, no, but it's okay.
I mean, it's true. I have had to hear that a lot from the both of you. What the fuck is this? Oh, that's a bomb. Never mind, that's not...
I'll acknowledge there are some ways in which we're similar, but there are some in which we are vastly not.
Oh, believe me, you are very not similar, but like in the... Okay. Just stood on water for a second there, that's cool.
Alright, whatevs.
I mean the sense of, like, I have heard multiple times from both of you, like, wow, this person is really, really hot. I think they're really hot. I'm attracted to them, and it's like, that's very nice. Thank you. Can I... Why can't I throw this? Go. There we go. Why couldn't I throw that before? Okay. Which I don't have a problem with either of you doing. It's just kind of like, right, okay, so they are attracted to the others. The other. That sounds like a horror movie. Daniel, you're attracted to a horror movie.
Am I?
Yes. You are attracted to the others, therefore you are attracted to a horror movie.
Alright.
Plus, it does make for... Well, actually, never mind. That sounds really rude and out of context.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, you being bisexual has led to funny debates between me and Vinny.
Has it?
Yes.
Like what?
Like, me being at the disadvantage of, like, if we were to, like, go out to eat, and it's like, alright, like, hypothetically, if Danielle were to, like, look at another guy and be like, oh, he's good looking, I like that, you know, I could follow suit and be like, yeah, no, that girl over there is good looking, I like that, and then he was like, the problem there being, she would just agree with you. So it doesn't really work.
Yeah.
Not only that, but I'm not like you, and I really don't find other people attractive at this point, sadly.
That's because I spoiled you.
Yeah. Which sucks.
How's that suck?
Well, because, like, you get to say it all the time, but now it's, like, impossible for me to do it, and it's like, well...
I mean, do you... first of all, I don't say it all the time.
Maybe more than
Secondly,
you realize.
is that even something that you want to say? Like...
Well, no, but it feels weird that I can't, and you do it...
I mean, you could,
decently
it just
often.
wouldn't be true.
Well, right, that's my point. So it's like... even if I did do it, what am I doing in here? Even if I did do it, it would be a lie. Meanwhile, you don't do it all the time, but I'm pretty sure you do it more than you realize. And
I really don't think I do it that often.
Again, maybe more than you realize.
Are you counting fictional characters?
Not really, no.
Then
On occasion,
no, I
I
really
mean,
don't do it that often.
if I were counting that, then you would do it even more often. But
I really.
Can I do this? No? Huh. I'm a little stumped here. Maybe I could go this way.
I mean, I definitely used to do it more often.
Well, I don't have a problem with it either way. It's just like, for example, as I said in the paper, like if we're watching a video and a little skin gets shown, I fully expect you to be like, wow, I like that, you know? Just because, like, that's how it is, and that's how I'm used to it being.
I really don't do that often.
I mean, I'm not saying you do it, like, all the time. How the fuck do I even get out of here? Have I fucked myself? No!
I hope so.
Alright, I'll stick to doing that from now on. How the fuck do I get out of here?
I don't know.
But anyway, just to finish that topic off and move on to something more pleasant, I wish I could do it. Where the fuck? I'm gonna start doing it.
Where am I supposed to go? Oh, there's a way here.
Okay. Oh, well, that bomb just flat out disappeared. That's cool. Fuck me. What the fuck? Where do I go? What? Okay, pretty sure I need to, like, lower the water or something. Pretty sure.
Maybe. That might be it.
However, there's really no way to do that right now because this is under. Can I throw a bomb underwater? No.
Water temple.
Second
Not exactly,
fucking temple. Fuck. Also. Oh, damn it. I hate Vinny.
Why?
Because. No, never mind. What's this? No, that's nothing. I'll tell him about it later. Alright, so I need to get down up there somehow. But. Fucking. Man, I don't even know how to get out of this room. Now's your chance, Danielle. Now's your chance to catch up.
I really don't think that's gonna happen, to be honest with you.
Oh, here's how I get out. Or here's how I get to a different area. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. Figuring it out, one step at a time.
Jesus Christ, there's
All right,
too many
well,
dudes.
I have the time, so I'm gonna text Vinny real quick.
Really?
Just to get this. Oh, I just gotta get this over with.
Oh my god, there's too many guys shooting me. There's too many.
Alright. Fucking, he's gonna feel so smug in the morning when he reads that I'm gonna be upset about it.
What did you text him?
Nothing. Oh, fire! That's unexpected.
You texted him something.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh! Wait, no. Okay, I think I gotta then do this. Right? Yeah, okay. On the right track. I texted him something relating to the paper. Is that good enough?
I guess.
Alright, cool.
I cannot afford to die right now. I really can't.
Aw, damn it. Okay. How do I do this next part? Oh, my foot hurts. Okay, firstly, you get out of my face. Alright, so I need to get that. Can I reach that? No, I cannot. Very, very tricky game. This is where the versus is gonna slow down a bit.
Yeah.
Oh boy, he texted me back. That's good. And of course he's smug.
You texted him something. You can't just tell me you didn't.
I texted him that I changed my opinion on the girl's hotness.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Congratulations. You're gonna do something I've been doing the entire versus. Okay, so I got those two.
That hasn't happened to me yet. Oh, wait a minute. I could just use this.
I kind of feel bad for reading my paper now that I've changed my opinion on it. Oh, fuck, I thought I was gonna fall. How do I fucking get that over there? Can we, like, edit out me reading my paper and just put music over it? Since you're doing the editing?
Sure.
Alright. Because at least that way I can pretend my opinion was... my opinion was like that the entire time. I don't know what you're talking about. Silly Danielle.
Alright. I mean, whatever you say.
I mean, I'm right. She's hot. How the fuck? Okay, I'm just like going in circles. How much longer do we have in this episode?
We're at like 17 minutes in.
Alright, I'm sure I'm gonna spend the next 10 minutes in this room, so prepare yourself, everybody. If you want to see actual progression, look at Danielle's side. Oh.
Dude, I'm not even progressing very much right now.
You're progressing more than I am. Also, fuck, my foot hurts.
I was able to not die, so there's that.
Congratulations. How do I... There's gotta be something in this room I'm missing.
I don't like this shooter section, like at all. I really don't.
Is there anything up here I could, like, throw a bomb to? Maybe that? I doubt it, but we could try.
Okay, this shooter section is actually making me appreciate the shooter section in Darksiders 2 a lot more now.
Well, that's good.
Because that one is actually not as bad as this.
I'm glad.
At least not in my opinion.
I don't really consider either of them all too bad.
I mean, it's not really that they're bad necessarily, it's just that I don't like shooters.
Right.
It's not for me.
Alright, well that did nothing. The fuck do I do? Okay, right.
Oh, well. Alright.
I have no idea what to do, in all honesty.
I don't know what to tell you.
All I want is a shiny Pokemon.
I don't understand how you haven't gotten one
All
yet.
I want is fucking... All I want is life to be easy. Or I don't live in a constant state of pity and shallow depression. I don't live in any of those things.
I was about to say, like, you don't need to sound like me a few days ago.
I don't want to live this life anymore where I constantly Hold on, I'm trying to think of the most dramatic thing I can say right now. Give me a few minutes. I'm good at making dramatic speeches, I hope you know.
Alright.
Alright, Danielle, I need to talk to you.
Okay.
I don't think I can do this anymore.
Do what?
This life of just
You'll go nowhere.
never having that feeling of
Escape your
enough, you know? Like, no matter what I do, I'm just not good enough, and no matter what I say, like, I'm never enough. Like, I never have that feeling of I'm all that's needed, and it's okay, you know? Just
What are you talking about?
I wake up every day and I'm like, all right, what sort of inferiority am I going to be made to feel today? Like, you know? Do you understand what I'm trying to
Really?
say?
Is that really how you feel?
As I said, I'm just good at making up dramatic sounding stuff on the spot.
Okay, okay.
Why?
Because I was worried there for a minute.
What you have to worry about?
If that was actually how you felt.
What would make me feel that way?
I don't know.
There you go.
You just sounded convincing.
I'm tired of waking up every day and thinking to myself, well, you know, how are all my loved ones going to prove I'm not good enough for them today?
Stop! So sad.
My stepmother's going to show up, tell me to get more college applications done, and my father's going to question my future that I still have no clue about.
I am who I claim to be.
I will say this, I'm very glad that I'm not being pressured to figure out what the hell I want to do just yet.
My girlfriend makes it very clear she never needs me. As a matter of fact, I'm fairly certain she'd be happier elsewhere.
What I just said doesn't relate to you at all! The fuck? Why are you so good at sounding sad?
I don't know. You wanna know why I'm good at sounding sad? I
What?
explained this on Twitter a while ago, and I'm gonna explain it here because I never said it in a video. I'm used to dealing with situations that suck. And at this point in my life,
Right.
I know better than to care anymore. And I've learned to just, like, you know, learn to live with it is basically my motto for anything at this point. So, there are plenty of things where, like, it might suck, but I've learned to live with it, and I just gotta let those things inspire me to say other sad things. You know what I mean?
Okay. That just sounds super sad.
I mean, I'm sorry, but, like, things just kind of suck sometimes.
Did you ever figure out the thing?
No, I'm still in this fucking room, like, going back and forth trying to discover... Because there is something in this room, because I can't leave this room. There are
I think I remember a room somewhere in here making me get stuck frequently.
There are 3 vents of fire. 2 of them are currently lit, and one of them isn't lit, and I can light it by making my boomerang go through one that's fired and one that isn't, but they're too far away from each other. And there's no other empty things of fire nearby. And now, you know, I'm gonna live in a state of constantly lying to myself and other people, just so I won't feel as uncomfortable in other situations. I'm gonna have to go against my own thoughts and feelings in order to make sure I feel good at the end of the day, as I crawl into bed and slowly curl into a ball.
Can you please stop?
Why?
Like, you're legitimately sounding really fucking depressing right now.
I'm sorry. Is it bothering you?
Yes!
Why?
You shouldn't sound that depressed!
Why not?
It's making me sad!
I'm a good actor. Of course, as I go to display my acting skills, all I do is sadden those around me, making their lives grayer and grayer by the day.
Breathe in! Please!
Darker, darker Get
You're
darker.
too good at that.
My girlfriend finally admits I'm good at something.
I've admitted you're good at plenty of things. What are you talking about? Raven!
She grows more and more aggravated with me. I knew this would happen. Oh, I love you.
I love you too.
No, you don't. She says that to me every
Yeah.
day, but I can hear the quiver in her voice. That's the signal of a lying individual. I sound like I'm writing a really depressing novel.
Raven,
Yeah.
I love you.
She says as she slowly fondles the butt of another woman.
What the fuck? What the actual fuck, Raven?
Every time I start talking like that, I imagine the world going black and white, and it's like an old, like, noir film.
Like the lighting suddenly changes,
Yeah.
like a fucking SNL video or some shit.
I wanna... Someone animate this, please.
We don't have enough followers for that.
We sit out on our dinner date at Olive Garden. It's the third one now. It's become routine. I enjoy myself. Or at least I try my best to. I always assumed she did the same. However, I've come to find out that she enjoys it so she can get a look at our waitress. Shaking her round caboose as she walks, so I couldn't... Round caboose.
Wow.
I've come to learn she enjoys it so she can get a nice peek at our waitress. Her firm butt walking away. This is the life I
It's
live.
really not
This
true.
Is, what?
It's really not true.
Why, have you checked?
What?
Have you checked her butt?
Whose butt?
The waitress's butt.
What
The
waitress?
one I was talking about. I said she had a nice butt, and you were like, ah, that's not true.
You're talking about a fictional waitress. What I meant is that it's not true that I do that.
I mean, you once told me you would if we ever went to eat at Hooters.
Do you think I was being that serious?
Probably, knowing you.
I wasn't.
I don't know. Can I do one more?
Sure.
She tells me she wasn't being serious about something she said before. This is very possible by today's standards. People say things they don't mean all the time, or possibly don't make things clear as a joke. I have been prone to do that from time to time. However, in this situation, by the quiver in her voice, it's incredibly easy to tell that she's only doing so because she believes that if she was not joking, I would be deeply hurt. I cannot confirm or deny this. However, it's obvious that how she feels is the same she said before. Her opinion hasn't changed, and she's simply trying to make me feel better. Trying to keep me around a little longer so she can just use me for her own personal gain until I finally break down, go to the bathroom one night and whip out the pills, lock the door behind me because I don't want anyone to see the mess I make. I
Stop.
look myself in the eyes one final time in the mirror and question what I've become.
Stop.
Wake me up inside.
Oh my. Okay. Okay.
You think I'm good at it.
You are really good at it, but like too good.
Back where I left off. I'm done for the episode. Like, I'm not even playing anymore. Fuck this. I can't do it.
You're not.
I'm
you
just
don't know
gonna
what to-
talk. I'm just gonna talk. I look myself in the eyes one final time. Their usual sparkle and change of color is gone, replaced with the dull gray of a man who has given up in life. What have I done? Is this really how I chose to live? A 25-year-old man living halfway across the U.S. from where he was born, living with a woman who only uses him for his own personal gain, who had abandoned his family. This is who I am, and I've learned to live with that. However, at times like this, it becomes incredibly hard to bear the harsh struggles I've had to deal with. I realize the pills are hers, and in retrospect, she'll probably be angry with me for wasting her medication, but I look for some form of truth and healing in the world. Even if it's not my prescription, it tends to help a little bit from time to time, but I've become more desperate for the mediocre sense of relief they tend to supply me with. I pop one too many and slowly start to feel myself fade away, clutching the sink desperately to keep myself upright. Part of me thinks to call out to her. I'm sure she would hear me if I said it loud enough, but I can't bring myself to form the words, thinking to myself that this is what I was meant to do and this is how it was meant to end.
What the actual fuck, Raven?
Come on. I'm good at it.
You are. That's the problem.
Why is the problem? Why is it a problem?
Raven. Because you're too good at it.
It's called acting, Danielle.
It sounds too convincing.
It's funny that I make it all up as I go along, too, so it should sound like bullshit.
But it doesn't!
An idea enters my head, and I finally let myself out of the floor, using my two arms to crawl across the white marble. Knowing I don't want her to find me, I make my way into the small closet where the toilet is, close the door behind me. With two locked doors between her and I, there's no chance she'd be able to stop me from what I'm about to do. I pop a few more pills, my vision becoming more and more blurry, and I try to sit myself down in the toilet, instead just lying on the floor in a mess. I can feel my heartbeat slowing, and wonder if there was ever a heartbeat there to begin with, or was I just some soulless monster, as everyone made me feel. Did I have a purpose? Even in my final fading moments, I was unable to tell. Was I ever enough for anyone? Was I ever even enough for myself to the point where I've decided to end it all? Maybe I just couldn't satisfy my own sick, twisted, selfish needs. And thus I wasn't able to satisfy anyone else either. All I did was let everyone down.
Are you done?
With my final inner sentence, I pop her final pill. She'll have to call the pharmacy in the morning. However sad she is, she needs to stay happy. That's what's most important in her eyes. As soon as it goes down my throat, I feel myself start to crumple. And finally, as the world turns to black, only two words enter my head. Good riddance. End book.
Jesus Christ! Are you done?
Are you impressed?
Yes, but also, are you done?
If you're impressed, then I suppose I'm done.
Alright. That's enough for this episode of Darksiders.
We got a little on the dark side this time. You get it, Danielle? 'Cause, like, yeah. Please no one worry about me.